All right, here we are, assignment 2. This is your year plan assignment. As you know, I kind of love year plans because for me, once I have my year plan done, I can just relax and enjoy because I kind of know where I'm going. I have a direction. I know I'm covering all the curricular outcomes, and then I can just really focus on the students. So you are going to do another year plan assignment for me. This is a group assignment. Here we go, a group assignment, and all members will receive the same grade. Okay, so basically year planning is an essential process for teaching. Creating year plans will ensure you cover curricular outcomes, maintaining a sense of direction. This plan is continuous work in progress and will need analysis and reflection each year and throughout your career. So just because you do a year plan in September doesn't necessarily mean that that's exactly how it's going to play out for the entire year, but hopefully it will give you a good sense of direction in there. So basically your assignment is to create a year plan using the year plan template that you used last year in 4103. So you're going to include Alberta Program of Studies music concepts and skills verbatim, copy them straight out of the year plan, out of the Program of Studies on the year plan template. Kindergarten, if you are in kindergarten, please use grade 1 concepts and skills. You actually will be working as a team, the kindergarten and grade 1. If you're in those practicum grades, you'll be working together. Use required, so it has asterisks, and elective, which are unmarked concept skills for your grade. Again, I'll go through this with you. Don't panic. And include any concepts or skills from previous grades that you know your students have not obtained or you feel are essential to continue in your grade. So when you see the program of studies, you'll see that there are some concepts that go all the way from kindergarten all the way from grade 1 until grade 6. But you may think, actually, my students really don't have a good grasp of that, so you can absolutely include it if you're teaching grade 6. You may want to include some concepts maybe from grade 2 or 3 that you know that they don't have. Okay, choose daily work. So these are skills, things, concepts that you're going to talk about every day. Choose one music program, for example, music play, and I'll again go through some different music programs. Pick 5 music units and 2 music projects, so like a musical, that will be obtainable to teach and fulfill numerous concept skills. Fill in the year plan with an X or a check mark to show which unit or projects will fulfill specific concept skills. Include realistic timelines, okay, be realistic, and include formative and or summative assessment allocations to illustrate student understanding. Now that you've had your assessment course, start to fill in the assessment portion this year. If you include a summative assessment, please identify type of summative assessment. And I'll show you kind of what I mean when I get into the exemplars. So here's your rubric. Include the concept skills. Put some units and projects in there that are appropriate for your students. Match them, and then make sure that there's some formative summative assessments noted in here. Okay, these are important. These are my tips for creating a year plan. So these are my notes that I've noticed from the past few years of from students when they ask me questions or if I see it occurring over and over on year plans. So these are some things. These are some tips gleaned from past students. So plan your year plan as if you had music class 2 times per week for 45 minutes each time. Might be a little unrealistic, but that's what we're going to go for. Limit a 15 to 20 day unit to 10 concepts or skills and a 20 to 35 day unit to 15 to 18 concept skills. That way you'll actually be able to fulfill them. If you have too many outcomes, it's not realistic to actually fulfill them. Okay, you shouldn't have 55 concepts for a 10 day unit. Okay, I would say 15 to 20 days for a unit is about the minimum. Again, given that you only have them 2 times per week. So this is a 15 calendar day. So like September 10th to the 25th, but you might only see them 6 times in there. So, okay, so that's, you don't have them 15 to 20 days. Pick the best unit to fulfill the concepts and skills. Many units may be able to partially fulfill each concept, but pick the best one, just like multiple choice tests, pick the best one. Use unit ideas from our class, from your practicum, your own experience as a student or musician. Again, if you're excited about a particular, like if you're super into drumming, do a drumming unit because you're going to be really interested in it and the students will also be interested in it. Be sure you know what the concepts or skills are before you link them to a unit. So if you look at this at the program of studies and you're like, I have no idea what these concepts are, don't just link them randomly. Ask me, because in a few weeks you're going to be responsible for this program of studies. Look at the concept skills from grades before yours. Think about your practicum students and ascertain whether you may have to teach some concepts or skills from past grades as well as your grade level. For some of your kids will never have had music. And so you might have to go back, even if they're in grade 5, and catch some of those grade 2 or 3 concepts. Don't start preparing Christmas music concert until the end of November. They will hate you if you start doing Christmas music in October, and they will be so sick of it by Christmas that there will be no Christmas cheer. In the references section at the bottom, put in any resources that you've used to create this year plan, including a link to the Alberta Music Program Studies. Put in a title, author, and link. This does not, did you see that? Not have to be in APA formatting unless you really want to. If you say this to many people, I will deny it, but we're starting to move you into the reality of what you need to do as a teacher versus an academic. As an academic, absolutely, I'm going to make you use APA. As a teacher, you want to have the title, the author, and the link so that you can actually, okay, here it goes, but write down enough information so you can find the resource again if the link goes dead. Again, practical experience here. You want to be able to find that information even if the link moves or something happens to the website. If you want to create a different template, you're welcome to, but this one should work for you. Okay, put the daily work unit header on each page so it's easy to see what outcomes are connected to which daily or unit work past the first page of the year plan. So move your top part to every page. Be mindful of holidays, professional development days, and days where learning may be affected, right? You've now been out on practicum around Christmas. You were out around Christmas time, so think about those, like Halloween and the day after Halloween. You're not going to get really amazing work done. The week before Christmas, same thing. A couple days before spring break and that end of school. Be realistic when you're planning your units, and keep in mind the reality of school. And use the Medicine Hat, Medicine, which should be a capital, excuse me, Hat Public School Division number 76, 2020-2021 school calendar for actual dates. So actually use dates that are actually applicable to this year. Okay, I'm going to just take you to here to assignment 2. So these are on your Blackboard under assignment 2. So the description rubric is what I just went through. We will actually go through all of these. So again, don't panic. This is your year plan exemplar where I've actually filled out some of the stuff that I want you to. So this exemplar, here's the music program of studies. Here's the blank template for you to actually use as a group. And here are your grade groups if you don't know exactly who is in what grade in practicum. Okay, good. Hope you like this. I think once you have a year plan done, I always found that it just makes the day-to-day or the unit planning and the lesson planning just so much easier. Okay, there you go.